Owned by Miss J. Andrews. Trap 2, Rock Me Mama for Mrs. F. Fielding. Trap 3, Wood End Romeo for Messrs. Gregson and Sowerbutts. Trap 4, Big White Chief, Mr. P. Grimshaw. Trap 5, Swinford Blue, Mr. D. Keenan. And Trap 6, Resanda Red, Mrs. E.T. Parker. Greyhounds for Race 1, as we approach the starting traps. We have 2 minutes to the off. As we load for our first race of the evening. Trap 4, Big White Chief, is the choice of our 2 tipsters this evening. Can they get us off to a winning start? Big White Chief from trap number 4. Just about locked away, all set for the action. Bell tolls, Bunny on the spin.
Can I be the first?
Let's rise and we race away. 2-3, how the pace. Rock Me Mama and Wood End Romeo. Now pressed by 6 towards the wide outside. Restada Red heading now to the back stretch. And it's 3 who goes on. Wood End Romeo. 3 by a length to 6. Restada Red. They're chased by 1 and 5. Gutmel and Cash and Swinford Blue head round towards the final bend. 3-6-1. 5-4-2 is the order coming round towards the final bend. It's 3 in pole position. Taken on by 6. 4 goes very wide. Up towards the wire we go. 3 pressed by 6 laid on. We have a photograph. Between 3 and 6. 3, Wood End Romeo. 6, Resanda Red. We have a photograph for our first race of the evening. And the official result for our first race, the winning greyhound is trap 3, Wood End Romeo. Second trap 6, Resanda Red. Third trap 1, Gert Mullen Cash. 3, 6 and 1. And the complete order of finish for race 1, 3, 6, 1, 5, 4 and 2. 3, 6, 1, 5, 4, 2. The winning time, 29.07 to 9.07. Distances, short head, 3 1/4, 2 3/4, neck and a short head. Bell tells, Bunny on the spin, race 2. Let's rise, hounds are away, and 2 was quick, Telehouse Lassie. 2 shows by a length to 4 and 6 together, Tompkins Magic and First Lil heading out to the far side. The even numbers, 2, 6 and 4, towards the wide outside is 5, Nippy Lady. The back marker at this stage is 3, Soxy's Tops, halfway point. It is 2, taken on by 4 now. Telehouse Lassie and Tompkins Magic. 2, 4 race together, come too close together. 5 and 6 in with a chance. We're in towards the home stretch, where suddenly 6 taken on by 3, and 3's last to first. It is Soxy's Tops. 3 the winner, 6 second, with 5 and 4 in the photograph. For third place, it is 3, Soxy's Tops successful, beating 6 First Lil, and a photograph for third. The official whistle for race 2. The winning greyhound, trap 3, Socks is tops. Second trap 6, First Lil. Third trap 5, Nippy Lady, 3, 6 and 5.
Cast your eyes to the far side, you'll see them going in. A six-bend affair, 590 metres. Track 1 going in, which is Belle Alfie. And we're all locked away. Race 3, 7:55, 590 metres. We're being checked over. Belto's Bunny on the spin. The hounds, they break away. 5 was fast away, Kersal Mason, so was 1, Belle Alfie. 5 and 1 race together, 3 a length away is cut loose into the home stretch for the first time. It is 1 Belle Alfie by a half to 5 at Kersal Mason, turning out toward the far side for the final time. It's 1 Belle Alfie, who has gone 1.5 lengths clear to 5 Kersal Mason. 3 and 4 share third place cut loose, and Philly Demi round towards that final bend, and 1 chugging away there. 5 tries to close, so does 4, but turning in towards the home stretch. 1 keeping 5 at bay, 2 looking for room to the while we go. It is 1 taken on by 5, but 1 hangs on by 3, quarter length to 5. 4 was third. 1, 5 and 4. Belle Alfie, Kersal Mason, and Philly Demi. 1, 5 and 4. The official whistle for race 3. Winning greyhound, trap 1, Belle Alfie. Second trap 5, Kersal Mason. Third trap 4, Philly Demi. 1, 5 and 4. And the complete order of finish for race 3, 1, 5, 4, 2, 3 and 6. 1, 5, 4, 2, 3, 6. The winning time was 36, 37, 36.37. Distances, 3 quarters, 1 length, 3 lengths, 1.5 and 3 quarters. upcoming event. Foxy Babe is the 6-4 favourite. Full show, we have track 1 at 7-2, Ruby Roxy. Then our favourite, track 2 at 6-4, it is 11-4, track 3, Underground Katie. 4-1, track 4, Bracken Turf. 11-2, track 5, Nadine's Joy. With track 6, Galaxy Karen, prized at 3-1. Just waiting for our greyhounds to come out into view. Greyhounds for race number 4, track 1, Ruby Roxy, owned by Miss J. Llewellyn. Track 2, Foxy Babe, owned by Mrs. A. J. Gray. Track 3, Underground Katie, he belongs to Miss K. M. Rodden. Track 4, Bracken Turf, for Mr. C. Partridge. Track 5, Nadine's Joy, owned by Miss H. Adamson. And finally in Trap 6 we have Galaxy Karen, owned by Mr. M.J. Shufflebotham. Candidates for race 4 as we turn and approach the starting traps. We have 2 minutes to the off. Would Ian Huddlestone please make his way to customer services? This is a customer announcement. Ian Huddlestone, please make your way to customer services. Greyhounds have been placed into the starting traps. We are loading. Foxy Babe, trap 2, the top favourite at 7-4. In we go. Just about locked to Foxy Babe for trainer June McComb. Checked over, all set for the action. Belto's bunny on the spin. Third flip. Greyhounds are away. 5 was tardy. It is 6 who paces up. Galty Karen, a newcomer for Brian Thompson as we turn to the far side, but suddenly taken on and passed by 1, Ruby Roxy. 1 by a length from 6 with 2 tucked in behind. Halfway point. It is 1 against the rails. Ruby Roxy. All the time pestered by 2 and 6. 5 right there. Nadine's Joy heading round to the final bend. It is 1 taken on by 6. Ruby Roxy, Galty Karen to the way we go. It's 1 by half and 6. Look at 2 on the side staying on there. We have a photograph between 1, 2 and 6. 1, 2, 6 a photograph. Ruby Roxy, Foxy Babe and Galty Karen. 1, 2 and 6 in a photograph. The official result for race 4. Winning greyhound trap 1, Ruby Roxy. Second trap 2, Foxy Babe. And third trap 6, Galty Karen. 1, 2 and 6. The complete order of finish for race 4. 1, 2, 6, 5, 4 and 3. 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3 with a winning time of 28.80 to 8.80. Distances, short head, neck, 1 length, 5.5 and a neck. And the presentation for race number 4, Juice's race, it is Lucy Sim Making that presentation to the winning connections, to one Ruby Roxy. Please make your way to customer services. And greyhounds will now parade for race 5. The 8:25 class is a 5. Greyhounds for race 5, trap 1, Tully Murray Witt, owned by Mr. M.C. Murray. Trap 2, Gurner Crayshorn for Mr. J.M. Walton. Trap 3, Rathbeg Lad for Mr. J.S. Helam. Trap 4, Got to Dream, owned by Miss T.L. Oosthausen. Trap 5 is Sassy Dancer, Mr. C. Partridge. And finally in trap 6, Knockrow Fairy for Mr. D. Keenan. Greyhounds for race 5, as we approach the starting traps with 2 minutes to the off. And the greyhounds are being placed into the starting traps. Just about housed. Flag waves, Bunny on the spin. Race 5, a 5 is the grade. The drives, we are aware, it's 3 Rathbeck Lad, along with 5 at Sassy Dancer, 3 and 5 followed by 2 and 1, Gurner Crayshorn and Tully Murray Witt. To that, badly hampered, now the bank mark, halfway point it is 3 still Rathbeck Lad, who shows by a lane to 1, Tully Murray Witt. We go round towards the final bend, it is 3. 1 looking for him towards the inside, 5 stays on, is Sassy Dancer, in towards the home straight. 1 doesn't know what to do, and hands the race to 3, it is 3 the winner, 5 second, 1 was third, 3-5. And a 1, 3, 5 and 1, Rathbeck Lad, Sassy Dancer and Tully Murray Witt, 3, 5 and 1. The official result for race 5, winning greyhound trap 3, Rathbeck Lad. Second trap 5, Sassy Dancer. Third trap 1, Tully Murray Witt. 3, 5 and 1. The complete order to finish race 5, 3, 5, 1, 6, 4 and 2. 3, 5, 1, 6, 4, 2, the winning time, 28, 45 to 8.45. Distances at 2.5 lengths, 1 1/4, again 1 1/4, 2 lengths and 9 lengths. And the tote trio for race 5, to a £1 stake, paid £194. Race 6 is the 840 where we are hurdling. We're down to 5 greyhounds though. Trap 4 ground and silver. Withdrawn off colour. Trap 4 is vacant. Tips to Wise. Trap 5. Say Chieftain. Ballymac Zebo. Comment is overdue. A win, but knocking loudly at the door. Ballymac Zebo, fair all-round pace, jumps cleanly and precisely. Whereas the Bevy panel are going for Trap 1, Corn Crush. Corn Crush, she's the best hurdler. All depends if she wants the race enough. Corn Crush mustn't hit the front too quickly. Needs to bide her time just in behind the leaders. And approaching the final flight, this is where she needs to just go on there so her concentration will remain up towards that winning line. So Trap 1 says the Bellevue panel, Corn Crush. Trap 5, say Chieftain, Ballymac Zebo. Price-wise for this hurdle event, covering 470 metres. 5 greyhounds, trap 4 is vacant. Trap 1 is Corn Crush, priced at 7 to 4. 11 to 4, trap 2 Lambourne. 13 to 2, trap 3 Ansborough May. Trap 4 vacant. 7 to 4, trap 5 Ballymac Zebo. And 2 to 1, trap 6 Valiant Boy. Slight change, trap 5 now is the 13 to 8 favourite. Well, let's change again. Trap 1 is the 6 to 4 favourite. Corn Crush, trap 1, 6 to 4 favourite. Now 11 to 8. It is 15 to 8, trap 5 Ballymac Zebo. 3, but 9 to 4 bar the pair. The custom announcement again. Would Michael Nash, please, Michael Nash, please go to customer services. Michael Nash. Greyhounds are now parade 4, race 6 of the 840s, H1 hurdle event, Lee Hall leaving, advanced cladding stakes. Greyhounds for race 6, Trap 1, Corn Crush, Messrs. Belle, Hall and Ibbison. Trap 2, Lambourne, owners Messrs. Kirsch and Llewellyn. Trap 3, Ansborough May for the Roy Clark Syndicate. Trap 4, Vacant. Trap 5 is Balamak Zebo, owned by the Mancunian 5. And lastly, in Trap 6, we have Valiant Boy, owned by Mr. N.J. Saunders. Greyhounds for race 6. As we approach the starting traps, we have 2 minutes to the off. And greyhounds are being placed into the starting traps. We load race 6. Five flights for the greyhounds to jump. 2 on the first bend, 2 on the far side, 1 back into home straight, checked over. Belters, Bunny on the spin. And away to the first of our 5 flights, and it's to Lambourne. To the first where 6 and 3 go on together, Valiant Boy and Ansborough May as we turn out towards the far side. It is 6 Valiant Boy. 6 by a length from 3 Ansborough May, 5 is 2 lengths away Balamak Zebo, 1 improves Corn Crush, 2 the back marker is Lambourne. We head round towards the final bend, 5 is taken on by 1, on goes 1 Corn Crush, 1 usually hits the brakes, taken on by 3 Ansborough May, 1 flight to go where 3 kicks on, it is 3 winner, 1 second and 5 was third. 3, 1 and 5, Ansborough May, Corn Crush and Balamak Zebo, 3, 1 and 5. The complete order to finish race 6, 3, 1, 5, 2 and 6. 3, 1, 5, 2, 6. The winning time, 29.78 to 9.78. Distances, 3 quarters. Again 3 quarters. 5 lengths and a distance. in the presentation for race 6, Lee Hall leaving Advanced Cladding Stakes. That's a presentation being made to the winning connections at 3, Ansborough May. Race 7 is the 8:55, A6, the grade. Tipsters, first of all, we have the Bellevue panel going for a newcomer, Trout 3, Ballymac Moore, trained by Beverly Heaton. Completed her trial sessions at the fastest, 28.92, a touch of opening pace, and maintains the gallop throughout, and certainly a chance here to score at the first attempt. So the Bellevue panel say that her Trout 3, Ballymac Moore, will score on her Manchester Belle, whereas Chieftain going next door with Trap 4, Some Game to Win. A veteran who is rarely far away from the mainstream action, 20 wins from 120 races, so that's 1 in 6 ratio. And once the greyhound takes the front, has got fine battling qualities. Trap 4, Some Game to Win, selection of Chieftain. So favourite, Trap 2, Norristown Katie at 7-4. Second race of her Manchester career. All house checked over. Beltos, money on the spin. Let's rise, away we go. 3 fast away. Ballymount Moore did his 3 by a half to 1 and 2. Burnt Out Bunny and Norristown Katie. As we turn to the back stretch where 3 and 1 come too close together, allowing 1 to go on now. Burnt Oak Bunny. 1 to the halfway point by some 1.5 lengths to 4. Some game to win. 3 out towards the rear as 2 improves. Norristown Katie. The final bend in towards the home stretch. 1 has 2 for company. 4 next in towards the home stretch. It is 1 and 2. Burnt Out Bunny. Norristown Katie. 2 gets there. 2 the winner. 1 second. 4 was third. 2, 1 and 4. Norristown Katie. Burnt Out Bunny. Some game to win. 2, 1 and 4. The official result for race 7, victory, trap 2, Norristown Katie. Second, trap 1, Burnt Out Bunny. Third, trap 4, Some Game to Win. 2, 1 and 4. And the complete order to finish race 7, 2, 1, 4, 5, 3 and 6. 2, 1, 4, 5, 3, 6. The winning time, 28.63. 28.63. Distances, 2 3/4, half a length. 1.5, short head, and 3 lengths.
The grounds line parade for race number 8, the 9-10. The class is A4 for the fire-breathing rubber duckies.
Greyhounds race 8, Trap 1, Shane Boy Theo, owned by Mrs. D. Cross. Trap 2, Bonnie Boy, Mr. M. Fenton, the owner. Trap 3, we have Slaney Side Ship for Mr. J. Blakeney. Trap 4, Josie's Lock for the Bellevue Magic Circle. Trap 5, Acklam and Jamie for the Black Cat 3 Syndicate. Trap 6, No More Stories, owned by the Ram Joinery Contractors. Candidates to race 8. Approaching the starting traps with approximately 2 minutes left for betting. Would Gareth Chadwick, please? Gareth Chadwick, this is a customer call. Please contact a member of security. Gareth Chadwick. Greyhounds been placed into the starting traps. Greyhounds are away and gone. We have 2 and 5 showing early. Bonnie Boy and Acklam and Jamie as we turn out towards the far side. 5 now kicks on Ackerman Jamie. 5 has gone on by some 2.5 lengths from 2 Bonnie Boy. 1 is next. Shane Boy Theo chased by 3. Slaney side ship. Round to the final. Benjamin is 5 in front. 2 doing his level best to close, but in towards the helm stretch. 5, if anything, pulling further away. Ackerman Jamie clear. It is 5 the winner. 1 second. 3 possibly pinching third. 5 wins it. Ackerman Jamie. Second one, Shane Boy Theo. We'll call a photo for third. And the official result for race 8, winning greyhound, trap 5, Ackerman Jamie. Second trap 1, Shane Boy Theo. Third trap 3, Slaney side ship. 5, 1 and 3. And the complete order of finish to race 8, 5, 1, 3, 2, 4 and 6. 5, 1, 3, 2, 4, 6. The winning time 28:37 to 8.37. Distances 4 3/4, 1 length, neck, 2 lengths, 4.5. And the presentation for race 8, the fire-breathing rubber duckies, we have Claire Harper. Making that presentation to the winning connections, who's out 5, Ackerman Jamie. Race 9 is the 9:25.83, being the grade. A Trap 6 racecourse Susu, the selection of both Chieftain and the Belle View panel. Slow start. I don't expect Susu to be challenging for the pacemaker role, but awesome power on the homeward journey. And our tips to say racecourse Susu can pick off the opposition one by one, get her nose in front when it matters most. Race 9, 9:25. Our tips to say Trap 6 racecourse Susu. Has been handed the name of the winner of this evening's free prize draw. That name is Paul Johnson. Paul Johnson wins the prize draw, and if Paul would kindly make himself known to a member of staff or security. Paul Johnson. Greyhounds will now parade for race 9. The 9:25 class is A3. Well, Derry Hogan Robbie is the toe favourite at 6-4. A quarter point bigger. Trap 3, Wicked Witch, 7-4. 9-4, Trap 4, Sister No Mercy. 4-1 for our tipster's choice. Trap 6, Racecourse Susu. 15-2, Trap 5, Galty Macklin. With 9-1, Trap 1, Bally for Rossi. And greyhounds to race 9, Trap 1 is Ballyford Rossi, owned by Mr. B.P. Edwards. Trap 2, Derry Hogan Robbie, owners Messrs. Day and Powell. Trap 3, Wicked Witch, Mrs. D. Saunders the owner. Trap 4, Sister No Mercy, Mr. C.E. Hawkins. Trap 5, that is Galty Macklin, for Messrs. Parent Tweets. Trap 6, Racecourse Susu, owned by Mrs. W.N. Wagner. Race 9 candidates, as we turn, approach the starting traps with 2 minutes to the off. And greyhounds have been placed into the starting traps. We load race number 9. Trap 6 will complete the line out. Racecourse Susu. Belto's money on the spin, race 9, and away we go. 3 and 1, Wicked Witch. Valley 4 Rossi to the opening corner we go. It's now 1, 2, 3 in line. Valley 4 Rossi, Derek Hagan, Robbie and Wicked Witch. 1, 2, 3. And they're chased by 6 racecourse. Susu, halfway point, 2 goes on now by 2 lengths. Derek Hagan, Robbie by 2 lengths to 1. Valley 4 Rossi. 6 will stay on from there. Racecourse Susu, who goes into turbo gear in towards the home stretch. It is 2 taken on by 6. Derek Hagan, Robbie. Racecourse Susu, and 6 gets there. Timing her run to perfection. It is 6th winner, Racecourse Susu. Second, trap 2, Derek Hagan, Robbie. And third there is trap 1, Valley 4 Rossi. 6, 2 and 1. The official whistle for race 9. Winning greyhound trap 6, Racecourse Susu. Second trap 2, Derek Hagan, Robbie. Third trap 1, Valley 4 Rossi. 6, 2 and 1. In the complete order to finish race 9, 6, 2, 1, 4, 5 and 3. 6, 2, 1, 4, 5, 3. The winning time, 28:30, 28.30. Distances, half a length, 1 3/4, 1 1/2, 2 3/4, 3 1/2. And we're covering 590 metres for race number 10. The 940. S2 is the grade. Our tipsters are together again. Track 1, Mr. Mancini, who has been absent all the way through February so far, making his reappearance. This veteran trained by Nigel Saunders. What a wonderful servant he has been as well. 22 wins from 93 starts. Also 22 runner-up awards. Ideally housed on the inside, covering these 590 metres to quickly make his presence felt, and certainly stays this 590 metre journey at a fair old rate of knots. So in the all-round bracket, race 10, both our tips to say track 1, Mr. Mancini. Greyhounds will now parade for race 10. It's the 940, covering 590 metres. The category is S2. Would Gareth Chadwick please make himself known to a member of security? A customer call here. Gareth Chadwick, please. Gareth Chadwick, make yourself known to a member of security. Totalisator. The one dog is odds on. 5 to 6. Mr. Mancini. 11 to 1. Trap 2. Wilmer's Boys. 11 to 4. Trap 3. Bucket List. 4 to 1. Trap 4. Lawrence Jet. Trap 5. Doogie's Dilemma. 5 to 1. With 9 to 2. Trap 6. Hint of Mint. Greyhounds on the way to the introductory area. Greyhounds to race 10, track 1, Mr. Mancini, owned by Mr. M. Gale. Track 2, Wilmer's Boy, Emma Mason and Monet. Track 3, Bucket List, for Messrs. Burton and Gregson. Track 4, Lawrence Jet, Mrs. T. Leach, the owner. Track 5, Doogie's Dilemma, for Mrs. M. Dugan. And trap 6, Hint of Mint, for Messrs. Llewellyn and Slinger. Greyhounds for race number 10 as we approach the 590-metre start. Greyhounds are being placed into the starting traps. Don't forget, we start on the far side for this 590-metre contest. Trap 1, Mr. Mancini, the strong tote favourite. Last two greyhounds are going in. We are all in. Six-pend affair, checked over. Belle tolls, bunny on the spin. And away we go. 134, Mr. Mancini, Bucket List, and Laura's Jet as we come in towards the home stretch for the first time. Where one was in trouble now. Mancini is the bike marker, in fact, out of the contest as 3 kicks on Bucket List. So 3 will lead the party out towards the far side by 2 lengths from 4 Laura's Jet. 2 there for Chet Wilmer's Boy, but down the far side we go. Approaching the point of departure, and it's 3 by 2 lengths from 4, Bucket List and Laura's Jet. Chased now by 5, Doogie's Dilemma. We're turning in towards the home stretch. 3 and 4 race together. We're muzzle to muzzle, but 4 now, who is finishing the stronger, and Laura's Jet pulls away. It is 4th winner, 3 second, and 5 was 3rd. 4, 3, and 5. Laura's Jet, Bucket List, and Doogie's Dilemma. 4, 3, and 5. The official result for race 10, winner, trap 4, Laura's Jet. Second, trap 3, Bucket List. Third, trap 5, Doogie's Dilemma. 4, 3, and 5. The complete order finished race 10, 4, 3, 5, 2, 6, and 1. 4, 3, 5, 2, 6, and 1. The winning time, 35.93, 35.93. Distances, 3 3/4, 3/4, 1 1/4, half a length, and a distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a customer announcement. If there's a Gareth Chadwick in the building, please contact security. Gareth Chadwick, please contact security. Thank you.
Race 11 on 9.55, A2 is the grade. Trail 1, Mary's Magic, the choice of Chieftain. Comment, good sneak and a lead on the inside, and stamina is not an issue. Yes, a genuine all-rounder, Mary's Magic. Fine ratio of wins as well. 20 wins from 70 starts, a red box specialist. You'd expect, or certainly a chance to outbox Trap 2 Adamant Leo. All the way aspirations. Track 1, Mary's Magic, who is trained by June McComb. Whereas the choice of the Belle panel is Trap 3, Brackenstone Ned for Beverly Heaton. Regular in A2 at the moment. Just like Mary's Magic, looking for that pacemaker role. 28.34 in A3 shows that the greyhound can do when he's on the bunny from the word go. So Trap 3, Brackenstone Ned, the choice of the Belle panel. Trap 1, Mary's Magic, say Chieftain. Greyhounds will now parade for race 11, the 9.55, and the class here is A2. Greyhounds for race 11, Trap 1 Mary's Magic, owned by the TTR Syndicate. Trap 2 Adamant Leo, owned by them, there were 5. Trap 3 Brackenstone Ned, owned by over 90s Skydivers. Trap 4 Blue Nose Best, owned by the Iron Gate Syndicate. Trap 5 Torpedo Jet, for Messrs Cox and Fitzgerald. And finally in Trap 6 we have Ballymac Donaghy, Mr D. Heaton, the owner. Greyhounds to race 11 as we approach the starting traps. 2 minutes left for betting. And greyhounds are being placed into the starting traps. We load race number 11. And goes trap 6. Bally McDonaghy, only wide runner in the contest, looking good for elbow room. Trap 1 goes in, Mary's Magic. Followed by 2, Adamant Leo. And at 3, Brackenstone Ned will complete the lineup. All in for this A2 contest. Belto's Bunny on the spin. Lid flip, and we are away. 2-3, Adamant Leo. Brackenstone Ned together from 4. 6-1, 5 is the bite marker. We turn out towards the far side is Adamant Leo. 2 taken on by 6, Bally McDonaghy, with 3 tucked in behind. That is Brackenstone Ned. Then we have 5, Strapedo Jet. But it's still Adamant Leo who's made all the running, not without CCs under the bonnet. It is 2 by a length from 6 and 3. This trio pulling away to the way we go, and 2 will not be headed. It's 2 all the way from 6, and 3 was third. 2, 6 and 3, Adamant Leo beating Bally McDonaghy. And at 3, Brackenstone Ned. 2, 6 and 3. The official result for race 11, winning greyhound trap 2, Adamant Leo. Second trap 6, Bally McDonaghy. And third trap 3, Brackenstone Ned. 2, 6 and 3. And the complete order finish of race 11, 2, 6, 3, 4, 1 and 5. 2, 6, 3, 4, 1, 5. The winning time 28.19 to 8.19. Distances 2 and 3/4, 3/4, 6 and 3/4, half a length, 2 1/4. Race 12 is at 10 past 10. A5 is the grade. Trap 1, Solid Brenda, withdrawn in season. Trap 1 will be vacant. Our tipsters both say trap 4 here, Merle's Hill. Trap 4, Merle's Hill. A cracking run last time in A5. The time 28.77 would surely have won, but for trouble at the opening corner. Greyhound seeking maximum early involvement. Merle's Hill. And just stay on rather well as well. So pace at both ends. Trap 4, Merle's Hill, we say, will take some stopping. Race 12, 10 past 10 in this A5 contest where trap 1 is vacant. For tipsters, opting for trap 4, Merle's Hill. Greyhounds are now parade for race 12. It's the 10 past 10, Class C A5. Track 1 here, vacant. As the greyhounds come out onto view, a reminder about this evening's weights for Trap 5 Axel Blaze. It is 29.8 kilos. There is a misprint on the weight sheet. Trap 5 Axel Blaze, this evening's weight, 29.8 kilos. Greyhounds for race 12. Track 2, Slaney Side Opal, owned by Mr. J. Blakeney. Track 3, Dizzy Dainty, Mrs. M. Dugan. Track 4, Merley's Hill, Mr. J. Day. Track 5, Axel Blaze, Mr. M. W. Booth. And Track 6, Skippy Shankly, owned by Mr. B. McNeil. So Track 1 vacant. Our 5 greyhounds will now turn and approach the starting traps. You have 2 minutes left for betting. Price-wise, Track 1 vacancy, Trap 2 on our totalisator, Slaney Side Opal, 5-2, 2-1, Track 3, Dizzy Dainty, 5-4, favourite, Track 4, Merley's Hill, 7-2, Track 5, Axel Blaze, and 4-1, Track 6, Skippy's Shankly. Greyhounds box side going behind. And Greyhounds have been placed into the starting tracks. We load race 12. So loading up come those Wintergurts. Greyhounds going full trap 5 going in. Axel Blaze. 29.8 kilo Greyhound. In goes trap 4, the tote favourite Merley's Hill, followed by trap 6, Skippy Shankly. Trap 2 safely housed, Slaney Side Opal. And trap 3 completes the lineup. Dizzy Dainty, trap 1 vacant, all in, checked over. There is the all clear signal, Bunny on the spin. And away we go, too fast. Slaney Side Opal. So 2 says catch me if you can. 4, 6 giving chase. Merley's Hill and Skippy Shankly turning out to the back stretch where 2 shows by a half length to 6. 4 poised. Looking dangerous in behind. A gap to 5 and 3. 2 by a length to 4 and
6 coming round towards the final bend. 2, 4 and 6, 5, 3 are right there as well. In towards the home stretch. It is 2 pressed by 4. Here comes 3 on the inside. Dizzy Dainty. To the wire go. 2, 4 and 3 up to the wire. It is 3 a winner. 3 wins it for second. And 2 was third, 3, 4 and 2. Dizzy Dainty scoring from Merley's Hill and Slaney Side Opal. 3, 4 and 2. The official result for race 12. Winning Greyhound, trap 3, Dizzy Dainty. Second trap 4, Merley's Hill. Third trap 2, Slaney Side Opal. 3, 4 and 2. And the complete order to finish race 12, 3, 4, 2, 5 and 6. 3, 4, 2, 5 and 6. The winning time there, 28.62 to 8.62. Distances, half a length, 1 length, 2 1/4 and a neck. So all 6 Greyhounds are safely locked away. Starter checks over the Greyhounds. Belto's Bunny on the spin. Hounds, they break away. It is 4, Scoop the Loop. 4 by half to 5, Road and Patch. Then we go 2 and 6. My name's Jeff. And Skippy's Maldini. But Scoop the Loot to the far side, taken on by 2. My name's Jeff. 4 by a length and 2. 5 is next. Here comes Road and Patch. So we go to the second half. 4, Scoop the Loot. Says, catch me if you can. Has made all the running. 5 is 1.5 lengths away. Road and Patch. Turning in towards the home straight. It is 4 though. Scoop the Loot makes every single metre a winning one. It's 4 winner with 5 and 1 in the photograph for second place. 4, Scoop the Loot wins it. Photo second.